The locked room that opened itself. In a quiet village, there stood an old house at the end of a narrow street. People said the house had been empty for many years. Inside the house was a mysterious room on the second floor. The strange thing about the room was that it was always locked from the inside. No one had ever seen the door open. One day, a curious boy named Arjun moved into the house with his parents. On the very first night, he heard a soft creaking sound from upstairs. Curious, Arjun took a lantern and slowly climbed the wooden stairs. When he reached the second floor, he saw the locked room. The door was old and dusty. A rusty lock hung on the handle. Arjun gently pushed the door, but it did not move. Just as he turned to leave, something strange happened. Creak. The door slowly opened by itself. Arjun's heart started beating fast. He carefully stepped inside the room. But instead of something scary, he found something surprising. The room was full of old drawings, notebooks, and colorful paintings. They belonged to a young girl who had lived in the house many years ago. She loved to paint but had no one to show her art to. So she kept all her paintings in that room. Arjun spent hours looking at the drawings. They were beautiful and full of imagination. The next day, Arjun showed the paintings to the villagers. Everyone was amazed. Soon, the room became a small art gallery for the village. And strangely, after that day, the door never locked itself again. It was as if the room had finally shared its hidden story. Moral of the story: hidden stories sometimes just wait for someone curious enough to discover them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the MiniStories channel to hear more good stories like this.